What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and we are going to be testing the Mighty CTPs. We're going to do some damage comparisons in multiple game modes to see how these CTPs stack up against each other. And we're going to be comparing just a regular CTP to the Mighty CTP. So I got one Mighty CTP that actually has the max stats with the increased additional pierce by 6%, and then you get the increased additional pierce damage by 20% of concentration for 5 seconds. And how this thing works is you always have the increased additional pierce by 6%. You always have the extra pierce damage. And this will add on to the pierce that you already have on your cards. So in my case, since I have 4% pierce on my cards, I'm going to have a total of 10% extra pierce. You also get this increased additional pierce damage by 20% of concentration. And that doesn't mean you're getting an extra 20% pierce damage. It means you're just getting an increased damage by 20% of concentration. I'm not sure exactly how all that calibrates with each other, but it does help your pierce damage. And the more concentration you have, I do have 2% concentration on my cards, the faster this meter is going to build up on your bar, underneath your life bar on your character. And whenever that bar builds up, then you're going to get this proc of increased additional pierce damage by 20% of concentration for 5 seconds. It's actually a completely separate proc, kind of like when we have a CTP of Insight. You got an extra proc whenever you have a character that has CTP of Insight on the team. This is the same thing. It's going to actually show up as an extra proc. And then we have the other CTP, Mighty CTP, that has increased all attack by 20%. Both of these Mighty CTPs have max stats. All of them have increased damage by 200% damage procs. So this is actually going to be a pretty fair comparison. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into ABX first. And I'm just going to play for the first minute with this obelisk. Okay, so we'll see how good a run we get. Okay, that was perfect. Now I'm just going to hit the third skill here. Okay, proc come a little bit late. All right. And booyah. So far we're landing our procs. I'm going to try to play these runs all exactly the same. You know, if the beast hits us or knocks us around, it's going to screw up our damage a little bit. There we go. Booyah. Okay. And we're just going to do one more attack. We're going to hit that third skill. There we go. Okay, so that's all I wanted to do. I just want to go down to the 2-minute and 8 mark. And we have 2,643,925 points with a regular CTP. Now we're going to jump into World Boss. We're going to go against Null. We'll do stage 9. Let's go ahead and slap in a Moonstone here, right? And let's give her a leadership. And let's give her Mystique. And we already have Ignore Dodge on our obelisk. And we got 3 Ignore Dodge Strikers. So we pretty much have about max Ignore Dodge. So let's see how well we do here. And see how fast we do this. Okay, so run up here. Okay, that was bad. I started off bad. Let's do that again. Try to make these as consistent as possible. And we just want to go through the first phase of this. There we go. Okay, so we got caught in the symbiote. She just does too much damage, my friends. And booyah. Okay. Run over here, run over here. And all these runs, I mean, really depending on how lucky we get on these runs. Like right there, we just got knocked back. But we were able to do a bit of damage. Okay, we're going to get caught in the symbiote invasion again. I'm not trying to avoid the cage here. There we go. Proc came quite a bit late there. I'm going to try to avoid these guys. The good thing about Moonstone is once she goes in that iframe, she can avoid those attacks. I'm going to try to draw them out here. Okay, do the 30 gear skill. There we go. Okay, so down to 3 minutes and 53 seconds, my friends. Okay, and that's with a regular CTP. Now what we're going to do is we're going to unequip, and this is the perfect time to do this kind of test. Oh, let's real quickly look at something, just so you guys can see. You can see I do have max critical damage, and she does get crit rate from her fifth skill, so it's actually going to be maxed out. So we just want to make sure our critical damage maxes out every time. I think it will be. And this is really nice. Since we got the unequipping cost, it's much cheaper, so this is the perfect time to do this. Now I want to put the all attack one on her. Here we go. We'll equip that. So now she's going to have 20% extra attack. Her critical damage is still maxed out. Now let's jump back into ABX and see what she does now. And again, we'll just run down to 2 minutes and 8 seconds. There we go. Okay, we're going to hit that third skill. Do the same thing that we did in that last run. Okay, and booyah. Okay. Come on. There we go. All right. Oh, look like we're doing a bit more. Looks like we're doing a bit more here. And woo-wee. We're going to hit that third skill. There we go. Okay, so with the extra all attack, we did 2,922,949. That is 300,000 more points than what we did with a regular CTP. So that thing's pretty much smoking the regular CTP. And that's really no surprise because we're getting that extra all attack. Now we'll go back into World Boss and we'll see what we do here. And remember, we got down to 3 minutes and 53 seconds, took 1 minute and 7 seconds with a regular CTP of energy. We'll run up here. There we go. I should be engulfed in a cage. There we go. That's what I thought. We'll just wait. Our proc triggered. So we gotta wait for that proc to finish. There we go. Okay, we got slammed back. No real surprise there. And, okay. Okay, we'll get caught in this again. No big deal. And, alright, nice. I think we had a better run with the regular CTP, in all honesty. Okay. Ooh. And, okay, so 3 minutes and 57 seconds. So we did, even though this run was a little bit worse than the last run, we did it 5 seconds faster than a regular CTP. I think it actually would have been more like 10 to 15 seconds faster if it had been a little bit better run. So we're definitely doing better, and that really is no surprise, right? We're getting the 20% extra all attack. Now, something to keep in mind is in ABX, the Pierce doesn't affect the beast, and if it does, it's not by much at all. So now we're going to take this thing off, and we're going to slap on the one with the beat down. Here we go. Now let's take a look at our stats real quick. Max critical damage. Okay, so we're good to go. All the stats are virtually going to be the same, except we're going to have more energy attack from the Mighty CTP that had the all attack because it had 20% all attack. I'm going to jump back in here, and we'll go in against ABX, and let's see how well we do now. And I think this is a really good comparison to do it like this because you get to see it in a game mode where Pierce doesn't work and game modes where Pierce does work. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, let's go. Well, I don't know. That's a hell of a lot of damage, my friends. That's a lot of damn damage. And you notice I'm trying to run around. But I want to keep my proc going. This is something that's kind of the thing about running around, right? Is when you run around, sometimes it takes time, right? Because you want to keep using your proc over and over and over. We're going to hit that third skill. So, I got to tell you guys, I mean, we just hit 3 million. Now, there is always an RNG factor in here, but seriously, this was the most damage that we did, so I don't know. I mean, does Pierce really affect ABX? I kept hearing that it doesn't, but I had my meter built up a few times when I did my skill and landed my proc. And I mean, look at the results. Look at the results. I mean, make your own judgments as to what you think, but wow, that is insane. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, I'm doing this all off the cuff, my friends. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to run around. We need to build that bar. So remember, look underneath their life bar. You see the little blast icon, and then you see the little blue bar above their head. You want to make sure you build that meter, okay? Build the meter. And then hit your skill. Okay? And we're going to run around again to try to build it. That proc triggered, the proc triggered. So we're going to try to build it again. There we go. And you can see the proc in the top left-hand corner whenever that Pierce is engaged. Okay, so we're going to get caught in this again. All right. No big deal. So we want to build up that bar again. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I got hit by that. Not the greatest run, my friends. And booyah. I mean, whoa. Whoa. Wow. So what do you got down to 4 minutes and 16 seconds? She did this in 44 seconds, my friends. She destroyed her other times. I mean, by what? 20 seconds? She beat the all attack CTP by 20 seconds. That's an insane improvement. Over a 5-minute run, that means you're going to be doing things a minute faster or even faster than that. Holy crap. Whoa. So, I mean, in conclusion, at least from this test that I've done and the testing that I've done so far, right? This CTP is insane. The beatdown is nuts. And the fact that I was able to get that kind of score in ABX, like in the first, minute, well, first 52 seconds, I mean, does Pierce really affect ABX? I don't know. I almost am inclined to say it does. It seems to affect it, but I mean, it's hard to say in all honesty. I really wish Netmarble would clarify where Pierce really works. I wish they would, so we would absolutely know 100% for sure. I know that other YouTubers have done comparisons and they really found out that the Pierce didn't seem to be working in ABX, but you guys just saw what happened. You just saw what happened. And I know there's variables in the runs, but my procs were on point every time with Moonstone in all 3 of those runs in ABX. And yet we still did a little bit more damage with the mighty CTP. Now, I'm probably going to do some more testing in all honesty, guys. While we got this unequipping cost going on for these CTPs, maybe I'll do it with Cable, maybe I'll test them in ABX and test them in World Boss and see if it's going to be the same thing. I think that would be better if we test it again and again. To really get a more accurate representation of what really is the best for whatever game modes. What is the best CTP for whatever game modes. But I'm actually quite shocked that this CTP actually seemed to do better than all of them. I guess it shouldn't shock me, but all the feedback that I got, I really thought the all attack was going to be better in ABX. Now I am going to unequip this, by the way, and the main reason is in World Boss against the higher stages of Null, you can only use male types. So Moonstone is out of there. And with Mephisto, you can only use superheroes. So again, Moonstone's out of there. So I'm going to have to unequip these CTPs, but it was definitely well worth the cost to really figure out what's going on with these obelisks in these comparisons. Wow. So let me know how you're all feeling about this comparison. Let me know what you think is the best CTP. I think it goes without saying so far, but I will be testing this some more on other characters. And I stream on Twitch at Reset, Sunday through Thursday. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.